And good morning and welcome to another edition of Ralph's Opinion. I'm Ralph Williams. It's great to be here this morning. We're going to be talking a lot of different topics, and I will be giving my opinion, and the comment section is wide open as always. So make sure that you air your comment here. All right, so there you go. All right, there we are. So today we have plenty to talk about, all different types of topics today on Ralph's Opinion. We're here every Monday at 11 a.m. right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms as well. And we also don't forget tonight at 7 p.m. is the way we see it with me, Ralph Williams, and also with me, Ralph Williams, and Bill Canada, and that is tonight at 7 p.m. right here on all of these platforms here of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X as well. All right, let's get started with the show. We're in the MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning studios right here in Allentown section of the city of Pittsburgh. And first, we're going to talk about self-checkouts. Now, you have Target, you have Dollar General, you have Dollar Tree, you have all these different stores that want to charge a fee for you to use self-checkout. Why? Because they're trying to get rid of self-checkout. They claim, and I quote, that it's because of theft. All right. And a lot of these stores, which, other than labor, the number two most expensive thing in any kind of retail business or any business such as retail or any kind of business like that is theft. Okay. And there's a lot of it. I know. I worked as a store detective years ago, and it was an interesting job. I met interesting people. Uh, it's just the dumb things that they do, and they think they can't get caught. That's why they're called criminals. All right. But the biggest part of this whole thing is this, and that is, I think that the good news about self checkout is you get to go back to the cashier. That creates more jobs. But the other problem you have is you can't find cashiers because nobody wants to work. I've said it many times. Nobody wants to work. Nobody cares, and they're lazy. All right. I don't want to work that kind of job. Some places are paying $15 an hour to be a cashier. Okay. It's not right, but it's what it is. But I for some strange reason I can't reach people when it comes to this. By you not working, it's causing this economy to go wherever it's going. And I'm not talking about, oh, blame the president, blame this. Yeah, the president's part of the problem because what he did was he gave out too much money. And now everybody thinks that they're still entitled to get something from the government every time. All right. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. All right. It's not, none whatsoever. You need now to go out and get a job. I said this before, I'll say it again. Will you work? Why won't you work for Joe Biden, but you'll work for Donald Trump? When Trump was president, everybody was working. Now nobody's working. And if you think the checks are still coming in, you're wrong. But the self-checkout, too, is a problem. And the retailers should be careful about what they're doing. And I get it. They don't want to pay somebody to be store security. I don't know why. Okay. Store security job was for me. I thought it was an interesting job. Of course, I was a people person. After 35 years in customer service, my tolerance for idiots is about this much. Okay. And my opinion is that if you don't have self-checkout, a lot of people don't want to stand in line and wait for a cashier. It's good. I know what you're saying. And if you're a union worker who cashiers in some grocery stores are part of a union, I get it. And I don't have a problem with that. Yes, I think that there should always be a cashier there. Self checkout shouldn't be where it is. But for retailers to charge a fee to use self checkout, that's wrong. I want to know where the FCC or the FAA or the FBB or whatever it's called, I want to know where they are. Why are they not doing something about this? So of course, they don't do anything about anything anyway, because no agency does anything. All right. This is sickening. This is sad. This is Target. This is Dollar General. This is Walmart. This is all these stores that are doing this ridiculous fees for self checkout. Oh, we have to do this because of theft. No, it's not because of theft. It's because you think that by getting rid of self checkout, you'll be able to create more jobs of people who don't want to work. Is what I'm saying right now logical for you? I think it should be, because if it's not, then there's something wrong with you. You're not seeing what I see in this country. The fact of the matter is we live in a lazy society. Stick with the self checkout. That's just one less thing you got to worry about waiting in line. Fine, you're in a hurry. You want to come in. You want to get what? A bar of soap if you take a bath or whatever. Okay. And you want to come in and you want to be able to do this and do it quickly and leave. Do it quickly and leave. That's what self checkout's all about. But now you got people stealing. According to the retailers, people are stealing the self checkout. You have somebody there that's monitoring it. You mean to tell me they don't see somebody stealing? Well, they don't care. I don't get paid enough to be a policeman. They don't care if you steal from the Walmart. They're just as guilty as you are. They don't care if they steal from Dollar General. And they don't care if they steal from Target. But when there's no store, then they complain. Okay? And what do? Nothing. What does our society do? Nothing. All right? Nobody does anything about anything anymore. And that's what's really sad. We're in the MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning Studios, 724-201-0500. Call MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning today. You ought to call MOTA, ask for Bill. Tell Bill Ralph Williams sent you. All right? Don't forget tonight, 7 p.m., the way we see it. Ralph Williams, Bill Canada, 7 p.m. right here. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, X platforms every Monday night. I'm still working on getting Sam DeMarco on the show tonight, who is our county executive, or I'm sorry, our county councilman at large on the Republican side. And I'm tired of getting emails from people telling me that I'm a traitor. Okay. I'm a traitor because I like Republicans. No, I'm a traitor because I know what's going on. I'm still a Democrat, but I'm not a progressive Democrat. And I'm not a moderate. I'm not moderate about anything. What I am is somebody who doesn't like these progressives, because the progressives are saying, oh, I want to make a country for everybody. I want to make a county for everybody. I want to make a state for everybody. I want to make a city for everybody. For everybody is, okay, and I'll tell you what everybody is, including the criminals. Just let the drug dealer walk away with no bail. These are your progressives. And for you to send me nasty emails saying to me, and I quote, I'm a traitor. I'm a traitor. I'm out there on the street and I tell you that it's 20 below zero, and I say, why are you walking around in shorts and sandals? You know what I get from those people? I'm a communist. No, I'm not a communist. I'm somebody with common sense, something that you don't have. Okay? Because if you had common sense, it's 20 below zero. You should be walking around in shorts and sandals. Okay? We have no common sense in this country anymore. Common sense went out the window a long time ago. And stupid never takes a vacation. The stupid things I see in the course of a week leading up to this show is disgusting. I mean, downright stupid. All right. And this is what we got going on in this country, everybody. This is how it is. Okay. Programming note for tomorrow. I got the call this morning from the station GM that my show, Sports Corner radio show, will be moved from 4 to 6 p.m. tomorrow to 3 to 5 p.m. tomorrow. Now, fortunately for you, the guests that I have on so far, let's see, one, two have said, three have said yes, two I'm still waiting to hear from to move their time. Okay. Monster of a show tomorrow on Sports Corner Radio Show, 3 to 5 tomorrow. Monster show. All right. Ray Fittipaldo, 4 o'clock, talking Steelers from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Don't forget this weekend was a huge weekend for the Steelers. Busy weekend. Trades, bringing in trading for Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, the Kenny Pickett debacle. It's just been a crazy weekend for the Steelers. They made it that way, which is good. I'm glad that the Steelers are moving in a different direction, away from bums, away from people who cause problems, that kind of thing. Okay? All right. When we come back, we're going to talk about Dollar Tree. Wait till you hear this one. And I told everybody this was going to happen, and nobody believed me. Okay? For some strange reason, somebody who is in charge at Dollar Tree doesn't understand English. And we'll talk about that when we come back right after these words. Hello, Ralph Williams here for DJ Fun. DJ Fun FUN is a party and special event DJ. He will DJ your party and will play any genre of music you wish. Call DJ Fun today at 412-990-8448. That number again, 412-990-8448. DJ Fun for the best party DJ and affordable prices. DJ Fun. Draft412.com is a website that provides you with all of the best information about any draft, NHL, Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA, any kind of draft. 412.com has an e-magazine delivered to your inbox for $9 a month. And also they give you all the skinny and on all the athletes and also podcasts. Draft412.com. All right, we're back here at Ralph's Opinion every Monday, 11 a.m., right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's trust has ordered them to close up 1,000 locations. Now, it's not all Dollar Tree. 700 Family Dollars have been ordered to close. 700 across the country. And they closed 800 maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and they're ordered to close another 700 and 300 Dollar Trees, and they're raising the price again from 1 1/4 to 150, and everybody's gonna cry because it went up another quarter. I can't afford that little quarter. Everything else is up, but nobody's complaining about. Nobody ever complains about gas. Nobody ever complains about food. Nobody ever complains about how the restaurants jack prices up sky high. Nobody complains about any of that, but you'll complain about a quarter increase at the Dollar Tree. It is now going to be $1.50, if it isn't already, per item. Because Dollar Tree had to absorb the debt of Family Dollar. 700 Family Dollar locations have to be closed up, and 300 Dollar Trees, some of the underperforming ones. And there aren't too many of those because everybody loves Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. Everything's a dollar, or was a dollar. I'm sorry, was a dollar. It's now a dollar quarter, which is soon to go up to a dollar, if it hasn't already, $1.50. Some shows ago, I spoke about Five and Below. It's not Five and Below anymore. You got stuff for $9.99. You got stuff for $35. You got stuff for $7. Supposed to be five and below, and it's not. Okay, it's not Five and Below. And what I'm saying to you is this, and that is you need to be a little more conscious about how you do things at stores or anything. If you like Family Dollar, you better go shop there now because it's not going to be around. 700 across the country are ordered to be closed. 300 Dollar Tree stores. Why? Because I'll explain why. And I've explained this many times, but I'm going to do it again because I know some of you are new to the show and probably didn't hear this. Dollar Tree is owned by a trust. The trust went to Dollar Tree about 5, 6 years, maybe more ago, and said to them, you need to start doing something about this debt that you've accumulated because they own Family Dollar. The board of directors of Dollar Tree said, okay, we'll take care of it. So they slimmed some things down. They closed some stores down. Dollar Tree raised their price to $1.25. And now we're in the same place we were at the beginning. Family Dollar still hemorrhaging. They're not making any money. And then on top of that, you have Dollar Tree, who is also hemorrhaging because everybody's complaining about that quarter rate, that quarter increase. But I don't cry about when McDonald's jacks their prices up and lowers the food, or it makes the food worse. I don't complain when I got to go into the store. I don't call the FAA or the FCC or whatever, Food and Drug Administration or whatever. But we'll complain about a quarter raise at the Dollar Tree. A quarter increase in price. Now, instead of 10 items being $10, they're now 15. Okay. We're going to make a big deal about that, but we don't say anything else. Restaurants and everything. I won't complain about that. I won't complain about the food and gas prices going up all the time because we kiss the Arab ass. That's Ralph's opinion on that today. All right. Joe Biden's campaign commercials. Have you seen them yet? I have. Some of you probably haven't seen them because you don't watch TV. You're too busy playing Xbox or PlayStation. Okay. Joe Biden has campaign commercials out saying, I still got it. People think that I'm losing it. You're not losing it. You still have it. That's what he says. Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been out touring around the country. Some people like him, some people don't. But there are more people who do like him and less people who don't like him. Even the fact that he committed a crime. Okay. That fact alone is enough to justify what has been going on. All right. Comment section wide open. Mailbag. Steve from Omaha, Nebraska says, Ralph, thank you for what you do on the air. I appreciate it. He says, watch every time. Good. Okay. Let's take a look at this Joe Biden commercial about how he thinks he's so young at his age and he can still handle things. Do you really think he can? No. But who else do we have? Nobody. What? We have Robert Kennedy, who has suddenly shown up after the Super Bowl and puts on this ridiculous commercial about how the Kennedys are here. We know the Kennedys are still here, but you don't have to tell us that the Kennedys are here. You could tell us that Robert F. Kennedy is here and he's running for president. But you waited till the Super Bowl to make that kind of an announcement. And now you don't even see Robert Kennedy. Where? Has anyone seen Robert Kennedy? No, because he's nowhere to be found at this time. Okay? All right. That's Ralph's opinion on that. All right. When we come back, we're going to talk about Netanyahu, the Israel prime minister. I guess I spelled his name right. Okay. About this treaty or about this ceasefire. There isn't going to be a ceasefire. We'll talk about that coming up right after these words. Ralph Williams here today to let you know that I am handicapped. I'm in a wheelchair, and I will not deny it. But I've had some recent inconveniences lately. So you know what I did? I went out and I reached out to foldandtravelmobility.com. You know, foldandtravelmobility.com has some of the best folding power wheelchairs. Look, do you not go to certain events because you can't get there or you can't make it because you need a folding power wheelchair to put in your vehicle? Well, guess what? Foldandtravelmobility.com has the right model for you. Get in touch with them today. Foldandtravelmobility.com. Get on the phone, 1-877-GOTFOLD, foldandtravelmobility.com. 1-877-GOTFOLD. Let the experts help you get into a folding power wheelchair. Don't be sad. Be glad. Let your life get back in order. Foldandtravelmobility.com. Let me talk to you here today about MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. 724-201-0500. MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. They have the best technicians to handle your furnace, air conditioner, UV lighting, snow melt, much, much more. Call them today, 724-201-0500. MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. You can also catch them on Facebook at MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. MOTA, you oughta call MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back here at Ralph's Opinion. I'm Ralph Williams. We're here every Monday morning, 11 a.m., talking all kinds of different topics. The ceasefire. Chuck Schumer, who's a New York senator, I believe he is, and he represents New York in the Senate. He is the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer. I like Chuck Schumer. But now Chuck Schumer has made some comments to Netanyahu, or Yahoo, or whatever his name is, the Prime Minister of Israel, about a ceasefire with Hamas. Not going to happen. And I said this earlier this morning to my wife. I says, we keep messing with Israel. Israel's not going to be our friend anymore. Because Israel, in case everyone doesn't realize this, and that's why you need to go see your congressman or your senator or whomever and tell them to stop agitating Israel. Israel has helped us with intelligence in the dealing with Osama bin Laden. They helped us with numerous clogging up of Iranian bank accounts for us, Iraqi finances, dealing with, just all kinds of things over the years Israel's helped us with. And Biden, of course, he does what he does best. He sticks his foot in his mouth, and he's still doing it. We still vote him in. I admit I made a mistake. I voted Biden because I thought Trump was acting like a third grader. Well, now Trump doesn't act like that anymore. And we need to get him back in here to fix this situation over and across the other side of the world. To get rid of this Ukraine war with Russia. Trump says within 24 hours of being elected, that war ends. I hope so. And now we're in Haiti. Haiti has big unrest going on, and we're going to get involved just like we did in Somalia. They're going to slaughter our troops down there because we're in the middle of a civil war. I know it's going to happen, and we're already spread thin as it is. We're going everywhere across the United States, everywhere. Where they're here, we're there, we're everywhere else. Okay, it's really really sad that this is where we are today. And Biden, oh, I'm creating jobs. The economy's better than it's ever been. Fool! Why do you lie? Nobody wants to work, Joe. Quit creating jobs because we have jobs now. Nobody wants to work. It keeps coming back to laziness. It keeps coming back to nobody wants to work. This is where we are. Nurses, bus drivers, nobody wants to work. Believe me, I'm in a wheelchair. If I could work, I'd be out there doing it right now. $40 an hour jobs and nobody wants to work. And Joe Biden's, oh, the economy's great. Oh, yeah, I'm creating more jobs. Why? Why are you creating more jobs when we can't find people? You got small businesses going under because they can't find people. You've got big businesses shutting down. They can't find people. I remember when you couldn't get a job at Christmas time. I remember when you couldn't get a job, at any time because there weren't any there. Now they're everywhere. And nobody wants to work. Nobody. And Biden, like I said, continues to do this. And now he's sticking his foot in his mouth about Israel. And now Chuck Schumer. Oh, well, Israel has to really, they got no. Stay away from Israel. Stay out of Israel's business. Let Israel conduct their business. Hamas has caused this war. Hamas has caused what's going on in Gaza. Hamas has caused this problem, and now the UN, the United States, and everybody else has to come in and help Gaza. Why? Hamas caused this, not nobody else. I never heard of you have a war, but then you provide food to their people. Why don't you make the country do it? Gaza's there. Hamas caused a war. Make Hamas pay for that. No, instead we're dumping food there. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're cleaning barns down with a toothbrush. We're doing all kinds of stuff over there. That makes no sense to me at all. None. Does it to you? Maybe so. But as far as I'm concerned, it makes no sense at all. None whatsoever. And there we are. Okay. There we are right there. Chuck Schumer is now getting involved. Stay out of it. Let Israel conduct their business because you're going to lose Israel as an ally. Because, like Netanyahu said, they don't tell us what to do. Why should we continue to tell them what to do? Israel is cleaning house. They're cleaning up this mess that was brought in by Hamas, who has been attacking Israel for years. And now Israel says, we've had enough. Enough is enough. And Israel is doing and I support Israel for it. I hope Israel slaughters these people. I've had enough. And now we got the Houthi gang running all over the world, going after our people, shooting down our planes with drones and firing at our troops and causing this and causing that. What was it last week or two ago? They took down an Al Qaeda leader. He was the man in charge. There'll be another man in charge we'll have to take out. Another man in charge we'll have to take out. Go back and take a look at some of the stuff that Joe Biden has messed up. And this is one of them. Quit sticking your foot in your mouth. And you too, Chuck Schumer. Leave Israel alone. Let Israel do their thing, whatever they need to do to get their job done. Okay? They have had enough of being treated like a redhead stepchild. Like I've had enough in this town of being treated like a redhead stepchild in the media. Okay. I have had enough of it. Simply had enough. Okay. All right. That is Ralph's opinion on that tonight. Police officers getting arrested. You know, in our area here in Western Pennsylvania, Greensburg, 2 officers, including the chief, have decided that they're going to deal drugs. Now, I get it. Being a police officer, you don't make a lot of money, and you don't. But there are some rich suburban communities that pay well. And we have a couple of those communities here in Pittsburgh: Bethel Park, South Park, North McCandless, North Park, all those people, all those communities out to Pine or whatever, they all pay well for their police departments. Okay? They pay so well that the city of Pittsburgh police officers, when they retire, they go there. Or they leave and go there. All right? But you have police officers who are people that we're supposed to trust to make sure our safety is handled, selling drugs, dealing with drug dealers, going back and forth, doing corrupt crap. If you do this as a cop, you're the reason why police or the good police officers can't do their jobs without an oversight committee, without the mayor jumping all or whatever, whoever does what. Okay? Yeah, there are criminals out there, people that do get beat up by the police. They deserve it if they do. Because I know police, and some of the ones I know say they deserve it, they're going to get it. It's that simple. And it's not just here, it's everywhere. It's across the country. You have police officers doing their thing. And then the progressives get all worked up and they want to defund the police immediately. Do you see what I'm saying about progressives? All because some policemen beat up a guy who was swearing at them, who was hitting them, who was kicking them and causing them problems and didn't listen. The Jim Rogers case here in Pittsburgh. An officer just got hired back. Now you got the NAACP crying, the mayor's trying to file a petition through the city. They want to get this officer fired yet again. He just came back to his job and want to get him fired. All because he over-tased a guy who was sick. I get it. But this guy was homeless. He was a criminal. He stole. I don't care if I was a district judge and you walked into my courtroom and you said, I stole a piece of candy, I'm putting you in jail. I know you're innocent until proven guilty. I get it. You show me something that you're innocent, fine. But I'm not going to let you out on bail for $1 after you sold all kinds of drugs and the Pittsburgh police wasted their time trying to bust somebody. But police officers, please. I know it's rough out there. I know you're being watchdog. I know somebody on a cell phone's always out to do something. Okay? But stop this. It's foolish to be in the place where you put criminals, jail, prison. Okay? That is my opinion today. I'm sorry on this. All right, this is Ralph's opinion. We're in the MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning Studios. We're in Studio B today instead of Studio A. All right. Every Monday morning, 11 a.m., Ralph's opinion. I give my opinion on just about any kind of topic. All right. We come back. Kansas City are the teachers having sex with students. Sickening. When we come back, we're going to talk about that. Kansas City Chiefs are threatening to move. We'll talk about that. And McDonald's, a national shutdown. We'll talk about that as well. All right. We come back right after these words.
Do you drive a dirty car? Why?
You need to have your car detailed and detailed by professionals at P6 Auto Detailing, New Kensington, Pennsylvania. Call today 412-965-6578. P6 Auto Detailing. They are the professionals at detailing cars. That number again, 412-965-6578. P6 Auto Detailing in New Kensington. Let me talk to you today about the original hometown pizza in Moon Township, right on University Boulevard. They have some of the best pizza you'll ever have. 412-264-4444. Call for takeout, delivery, or eat in. Go to the original hometown pizza today. Mention my name, Ralph Williams, and you will get a discount on your bill. Hometown Pizza, Moon Township, some of the best of the original hometown pizza. All right, we're back here. Ralph's Opinion every Monday morning here at 11 a.m. I give my opinion on many different topics. Comment section wide open. I look forward to hearing from your comments, emails as well. All right, Dan. Dan in Omaha, Nebraska says, Ralph, I watch and listen to all your shows, and I love everything you do. I love the way your opinion, the way your enthusiasm of how you present yourself and everything else. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Teachers having sex with students. You know, they just convicted a teacher around here for having sex with a 12-year-old boy and having a child. What is wrong with these school districts, with these teachers? What do you got to do as a school district to keep these molesters out of the schools? Maybe you need to do better background checks. Maybe you need to do a little bit different scenario. Okay, I don't have anybody in class right now, but my teacher's leaving on a break. Maybe I'll follow. Find out she was at the Hampton Inn Hotel or whatever hotel doing whatever. After school, a teacher meets up with a 12-year-old boy and has sex and has a child. Remember that Letourneau lady who had sex with her student, broke up her marriage, did all that stuff? Remember that? Mary Kay Letourneau, that was her name. Remember that woman? Yeah. We're back to this again with these teachers doing this kind of stuff. When Mary Kay Letourneau did it and ended up on national news and everything happening, you know, I think teachers do some of this stuff just to get attention they don't get anywhere else. They have to be doing it this way because if they're not, I don't know what it is. I personally don't know what it is. That we have teachers like this, sick teachers that do this kind of stuff. And again, the school, the church, and the home are supposed to be the three safest places for a child, and none of them are. Church anymore, you got priests molesting boys, you got pastors stealing, priests stealing money, you got this, that, and whatever going on there. All right. Then in the house, you have parents who do nothing but fight, drink, and smoke pot. And what's the kid learn? Nothing. What's the kid turn into? The kid turns into criminal activity because the kid needs attention that the parents don't give. And these teachers are paid to do some of this stuff, and they betray us. They betray anybody that has a child in a school that has a teacher who molests a 12-year-old boy and has a child. Just remember that teacher betrayed you and your child. That's Ralph's opinion on that today. The Kansas City Chiefs. How dare the Kansas City Chiefs ask the taxpayer to fund a new stadium where they're leaving? They're leaving. So let me ask you this. Where's the Kansas City Chiefs? All the money they're making from Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and them two kissing and doing whatever. Okay. They're making so much money on endorsements, commercials, and everything else. Not just the players, but the team itself. I've said this many times. There are people out here that probably don't even know who the Kansas City Chiefs are. And the only reason they're involved is because of Taylor Swift. If Taylor Swift was to go to Alaska and live there, people would gather around and fly to Alaska just to be around her. Really? Huh? Okay. The Kansas City Chiefs are asking for the taxpayer or the fans to pay for a new stadium. All the money they make on Taylor Swift. Come on. Billions and billions of dollars. You mean to tell me the NFL can't help the Kansas City Chiefs who just won the Super Bowl? Excuse me for a minute. Sorry. All right. What's your thoughts on that? Do you live in Oakland, California, where they don't want to pay for a stadium there? No, they'll let their teams just go whoop, 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 right out the door. Oakland is a poor town to begin with in Oakland, California. Okay. But I get their point. The guy that owns the Oakland A's is a billionaire 3 or 4 times over. So why can't he build his own stadium? Why can't the Hunt family put in the money to build their own stadium? Okay. I'm hearing now that some of the stadiums that were built back when Heinz Field was built or back when some of these other fields were built, that now everybody, I guess, monkey see, monkey do, everybody wants a stadium now again. We all have to be ahead of the Jones boys. I don't know if Kansas City's going to get it or not. And they're threatening to leave. No more Taylor Swift. Bye bye. Travis Kelsey comes to the Steelers. Taylor Swift will be here in Pittsburgh. Okay. That's Ralph's opinion on that. Next, McDonald's. McDonald's had a big shutdown last week. Huge shutdown. Had to shut their stores down. They had a national glitch in their system. Something happened, or they got hacked, or there was a whatever. So now McDonald's is trying to make up for this. And they're having all this, they're having all that. You get on their app, you get this. You get on your app, you get that. That's McDonald's. A lot of people are straying away from fast food places because of their health. Fast food is not entirely healthy, you know. It's okay once in a while, but when you eat it every day, that's when your health goes down. Fries are too salty. I don't even get McDonald's fries if I ever go there. Okay? I just get a sandwich. I used to eat there quite a lot. I can't afford it anymore. Can't afford to eat out either anymore. Food prices have gone up so bad that everybody's hurting. But we're gonna complain about the quarter that went up for the Dollar Tree. But instead of us getting together and trying to do something about it, nobody cares. None. It's about number one. Don't step to number two, but it's about number one. What? You don't want your cake and eat it too? Number one and plus a few others. No. By before the season starts, half of these teams are going to be losing their executives because they got guys who are jerks that are involved. We'll find out what happens with the Chiefs. That's my opinion on that. Joanne Fabrics has filed for bankruptcy. Do you blame them? Everybody else has. Why not them? Why not? Why not Joanne Fabrics? Nobody goes in there anymore. I don't think too many people shop. Okay. I believe that people just don't care. Okay. Because if you did, you'd get together and stop it. But you're not stopping anything. You're not stopping the supply chain problem. You're not stopping nothing. And that's why Joanne Fabrics is out of business. Too much of this crap, too much of that crap. It's nothing but crap. All right, this is Ralph's Opinion. I am Ralph Williams. We're in the MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning Studios at 724-201-0500 MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. Give MOTA a call. You ought to call MOTA. Don't forget to go next door of the game. Is the game to go to the ACC championship, and if they win that game, automatic bid into the tournament, which means you could see somebody who you've never heard of before end up playing. Okay. Steelers, they don't do that anymore. I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. All right. We come back right after these words. We have more of Ralph's Opinion coming right up. Come right back. Hello, Ralph Williams here to talk to you today about Sleep Pittsburgh, 8th Avenue, Homestead, for the best selection of affordable mattresses, day beds, lift chairs, futons, and more. Check out sleeppittsburgh.com for their inventory or call 412-462-7858. They also offer no credit check financing and a whole lot more. Sleep Pittsburgh for the best sleep tonight. Ralph Williams here for sponsorship advertising with RW Media Productions. You get the Sports Corner radio show on Beaver County Radio. You also get 8 podcasts. Call today for the best affordable rates in advertising at 412-545-4317 or ralphwilliams737@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Sponsorship advertising with RW Media Productions. All right, we're back here. Ralph's Opinion. We got about 12 minutes left in the show. We're going to cut out a little early today anyway, so because I have a few more things to talk about, and that's it. And then we're going to head out. I got to get ready for my show tonight at 7 p.m. with me and Bill Canada, the way we see it. Busy Mondays here. And don't forget about Sports Capsule. I was busy this weekend with Sports Capsule. Everybody loves it now. Last Sports Capsule had about 25 views. How about that? Because I pop up anytime, anywhere, to give you sports capsule. All right. All right. Our next topic: Trump traveling the country, talking about stopping funding for stopping all kinds of different types of funding, basically for public education. Let me tell you a little something about that. You know, when Trump was president the first time, he stopped funding the Postal Service. And he told them, you're not getting a red nickel. He told Amtrak the same thing. You're not getting a red nickel until you show me that you can fix your fiscal house. He needs to do that with the public schools to make this funding that he wants to stop work. In a small way, I don't blame him because there's public schools, especially in this town, Pittsburgh public schools being the worst of it all, that think that, yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay. But what in the world is going on with this? Complaining because public school system's going to lose money. Well, first of all, the tax base is down. Second of all, people are going to private schools. And third of all, they're not safe. So public schools don't deserve money anymore. Some of them. Some of them. Not all. Okay? Some of them. Not all. We're in the MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning Studio, 724-201-0500. MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. You ought to call MOTA today, 724-843. I'm sorry, 724-201-0500. MOTA Heating and Air Conditioning. All right. Next, unrest in Haiti. I was talking about that earlier. We're getting our people out of Haiti, putting them on planes and getting them out because of unrest. It hasn't started escalating, but it could. We had someone look out our window out of my friend, or we had somebody look out. He had somebody look out his window. He looked out his window, and it was Michael Myers, the real Michael Myers. Okay, with a knife in his hand and everything else. Okay, unrest in Haiti. People in this country who don't want to see people get a ticket because they're afraid they'll get shot, that kind of thing. Pittsburgh police have started a GoFundMe page that's been pretty successful to go get police. Okay. All right, there we are. Next, Bruno Mars, $50 million in debt due to gambling. Wow. Here's a guy who has good songs. Here's a guy who can dance, can sing, has hosted different things. And he's $50 million in the hole. Wow. That is a lot of money, especially for especially for Bruno Mars. Okay. Kids gambling. State of Pennsylvania wants to be a model for the country. And that motto is around the country, everybody lose. Win. Okay. That kind of thing. Kids gambling. Well, in this state now, they want to ban kids from gambling because they're getting into too much trouble. They don't have money to pay their tuition, their fees, nothing. Okay. It's really sad. Really is. Now we have kids gambling, having sex, smoking pot, driving their car all around, doing all kinds of silly stuff. That's what high school kids, or I'm sorry, college kids do. All right. Not everybody can watchdog these kids. I'm Ralph Williams. This has been Ralph's Opinion. It's been a great show today. I'm sorry about this. All right. It's not only been a great show, it's been a great week. Steelers did a lot of things last week and some other. We'll see what goes from here. Until next Monday, for Ralph's Opinion, I am Ralph Williams. Have yourself a great day.